Good morning, eighth graders and families. Today is October 5th, and we have 4 days of school this week because on Friday it's a training day for staff. So you will just have 4 lessons this week, and they're all about the U.S. Constitution. I have them all listed here, and they have under classwork, the classwork tab. I won't scroll all the way up. And I have heard from a couple people that finding due dates on things has become difficult. So I'm going to help you out in a couple ways. One way is I would like to point out every time you open classwork in Google Classroom, the due date will be right here listed next to the assignment. So each day this week is, each assignment is for a single day, and you will have the due date on that same day before class is out, hopefully. It's never, ever my intention that you have any homework. So anyway, there is the due date. And then when I embed this video in the email that I send to every child and every parent, I will again list the assignments and say when the due date is, and hopefully that will help. All right, so we are going to start off with a lesson on the Constitutional Convention, and this is the meeting that happened in 1787 in Philadelphia to write our current Constitution. There was a Constitution before this one that was written, but the founding fathers and the states were concerned about having too strong of a constitution, too strong of a government. They didn't want it to be like a king was leading them. And so the first constitution actually ended up being too wimpy to be able to, for them to be able to accomplish any business at all. And so they had to throw it out and rewrite it. And we have the constitution that we have today. So this first lesson is about the actual writing of it, the convention event itself. And you will learn about that. I'll start us off, and then I have a video for you to watch that goes through information. We've done this a couple of other times, and as you're watching, you will fill in this sheet. This is a Word document, but you can open it with Google Docs, or you can open it with Kami if you are feeling like you would rather do that. So 3 different options. I've shared one with each one of you. And when you get done, turn it into Google Classroom, please. All right. Then ours, and it's due today. Our second lesson is not letting me. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So our second lesson this week is going to be a Constitution scavenger hunt. Teachers call things like that, and it's probably not quite as fun as a scavenger hunt, but there are questions about the Constitution that you will end up answering. And again, this should be 1 day's worth of work. I am going to first teach a brief lesson about the Constitution and the different parts of the Constitution, so that should help you. And you will have links that will take you right to the Constitution itself, and that will help you be able to answer the questions. Then we will be looking at Articles 1, 2, and 3 of the Constitution on Wednesday. And this is, you are going to make a mind map. And we've done that before. And this mind map will be about the legislative, executive, and judicial branches, what their jobs are, what the requirements are, and how they can stop one another from getting out of control. And you will be drawing this on a piece of paper like we did one other time. I'll give more specific directions. And then our last lesson is going to be on the Bill of Rights. And this one is going to take a little bit of getting used to. Here, I'll show you. So this is interactive notes on the Bill of Rights as you learn about them. So as you are reading, you'll go through this. This is a PowerPoint, and the directions, So there are things that you're going to be able to do as you go along, and those have red buttons. So click here to practice your vocabulary. And then it says, this 4-page document lays out how the United States government is supposed to work, including things like the 3 branches of government, checks and balances between those. I know that is the Constitution, so I'm going to click on that. It says correct. I'm going to click for the next vocabulary term, and so on. And when I get done with that, it will ask me to do some writing. Let's see here. Well, I will help you with that in class when we get closer to time. So it bumps you out, you hit present again, and then you can go back in, and I will go through this step by step. I could do it, take the time to do it today, but I'm afraid we will have forgotten by Thursday. All right, so on Thursday, a good lesson about how to use this. Okay, so that is what our week looks like. 4 lessons, all about the Constitution and Bill of Rights, and I'm looking forward to seeing you here in just a little bit. Everyone have a great week, and if you have any questions, you know I'm just an email away. All right, talk to you guys soon.